we're going to be filling in our color wheel. We're going to make a 12-step color wheel using only the 3 primary colors. So you all have that now, red, yellow, and blue, and we're going to be using watercolor. So to use watercolor, you need these little pans. These are called pan watercolors, and they're dry, and you can reconstitute them when you put a little drop of water on and just gently swirl it around. It reconstitutes, it dissolves, and you can have your red paint. So you need, I'm going to put a drop in each one, and then it'll slowly bring up the paint and the pigment. You notice I have water and paper towels. I never paint without a paper towel. You need paper towels too, because I clean my brush in between the colors, and also so it doesn't get too watery. These watercolors are not very strong, so sometimes you don't want too much water. So the first thing we're going to do, this is the color wheel we made yesterday, is start with the 3 primary colors, which is, you notice I'm staying away from the marker I used yesterday to do this, the dry erase marker.
Why?
It dissolves, and when I go across it, you see what happens? It starts to dissolve, so I don't want to do that too much. So I gently, and of course, what's the 3rd primary color? You guys, blue. So we'll lightly do the blue. All right. Now I'm doing this vertically, so it might drip. Notice how I keep drying my brush. Even though I'm vertical, it's barely dripping. And it can get, if I don't put too much water in, you see how much darker and more vibrant it gets? Okay. So now, we're going to start with these colors over here, the yellow to red, to make the yellow, orange, and the orange. You'll notice I have scrap paper here. It's good to have scrap paper when you do this, because you can mix either on the palette, we're using the paper as a palette now, or you can even mix directly on the paper. So I have a lot of, I tried to swirl up a lot of yellow.
Swirl.
And now a little bit of red. And I think I have an orange. Oh, I got a yellow orange. Let me get my, excuse me.
You said you think.
Now to do over here, I need it to be more red. So here's the other way of mixing, right on the paper. Always start with the lighter color first, because the darker colors are so much more powerful. That might be a little too dark, so I might have just done what I asked you not to do. Oh, it's still pretty orange. So this one's a red orange.
You should have practiced before you did this.
Wow.
It looks red on this.
Okay, good. So here is, now I'm starting with the yellow there, and I'm kind of just doing it right on to make a red orange there. This will work much better on the paper you have. It's not going to work well on this chart paper. So I'm putting a lot of yellow in there.
Water from?
It's very watery, this. And there we go, is a red orange. Okay? It's going to dry lighter because it's watercolor. So what I tried to do is yellow, orange, orange, red, plain red. Now you're going to do the same theories with the rest of them. Remember, start with the light colors. So yellow, green. You have a lot of yellow, a tiny bit of green. Go to
Can
green.
you demonstrate, please?
Go to green, a little bit more green, a little bit more blue for blue-green, till it's blue.
Your presentation is half done.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Wait, I don't get it.
I'm going to let you practice now. And between the red
Alright.
and the blue, you have to mix, and it's...
Hello.
Okay. Alright, you do the red and the blue. That's the highest.
Alright. So red and blue, you gotta like twirl, not swirl, twirl.
Let's see.
And then you twirl and swirl. Get a little curl. Twirl, twirl, twirl.
You can rhyme it too.
Boom.
Purple.
Right here, look.
Close up.
And then you mix it up a bit and then. Real pretty?
Well, where do you think? Is it a violet? Is it a red violet? Is it a blue violet? What do you think?
What do you think?
It's a blue violet.
What do you guys think?
What do you think?
What do you guys
You
think?
can't tell from the brush. You have to look on the paper. So if you look over there, what do you think it is?
Alright, so you guys want to know what the answer is? Blue
It's
violet.
Red violet.
Lied.
Oh, that's red violet. See the R? You have to go
But I
blue.
mixed red with blue, so now it's red violet.
No, you can see, guys. Actually, it's almost a perfect violet. Let's put it here, Joe.
Boom.
Yo.
He's got violet. Now, could you give me a red violet?
You want a red violet?
I do.
Bet.
Joe, I
Now-
want a red violet.
You gotta twirl.
Swirl. You forgot to swirl.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Swirl. Oh yeah. Add me on the gram. They screen Joe Tweez at the end. Yeah. Oh, Joeheins. I said you was valid.
Excuse me. No eating in class.
All right. So peep. Tap on it. Focus it. Boom. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful. Red violet right there.
Joe, it looks similar. How are you going to make it more red?
Ew,
more red
boy.
in it?
Put more red in it. Ew.
It's good. Joe's doing my
Silly me, boy. You eat my
Joe
food.
brought me candy.
So boom, put more red in it. You already know,
Oh,
man.
good. Very good. That's valid,
You
Joe.
already know.
Valid.
That's valid.
Ah! Swirl, twirl, pearl, curl, swirl. Yeah. Put some more in it. Oh, there.
Very well. Don't get too. Now, can you try the blue violet?
Yeah, she want blue violet. Swirl, twirl, pearl, curl, curl. You guys want me to bust a rhyme real quick?
Curl.
I said I'm a swirl, twirl, pearl. You already know what that is. Please don't hurl.
Oh,
Blue violet. That look blue, right?
that looks too blue.
That looks too blue. So now you got it. Swirl, twirl, pearl, curl. And then put some red in it. Just a little red to make it a little violet.
Just a tad bit.
Just a tad. And then you. Boom. What you want? Blue violet?
Blue violet.
Heard you. Then you.
Where do we get water from?
The sink.
Now peep it. Come close. Peep it. Put a little bit more.
What do you think? You think you got it?
No.
I think you got it.
I got it.
You got it. All right, Joe.